Okay, so I need to do a video about that and I need to talk about it, okay? So if you're new to my channel, hit that like button and subscribe. I appreciate it. So it can turn into my job and I can hit that 1,000 subscribe mark. I appreciate it. So, yeah, so, um, yeah, so I came across it today and I wasn't expecting to talk about this, but yeah, so we live in a time today in Hollywood where they don't come up with anything new in movies. All they do is remake, reboot, and sequel from like 20, 30 years ago. Okay, I think the last original movie I watched was that Jerry Seinfeld movie about Pop-Tart called Unfolded. Okay, um, okay, it's very rare that I see a original movie. Okay, all they want to do is pop out like 20, 30 comic book movies. Okay, and then whenever they do come out with the original movie and make a lot of money, they say, "Oh, we need to make like five sequels to it." Then they're not original more. Okay, um, okay, um, so yeah, okay. Um, when you have a franchise and the story is done told and good, then leave it alone. Like Star Wars. Okay? I think the prequel was good. It's not perfect, but I thought it was good. I liked it. And even the original, okay? Cause it ends with on a good note. Okay? And then they butcher it with the sequel, okay? We didn't need 7, 8, and 9, okay? Um, okay? Um, we didn't need Matrix 4, and now they're making a Matrix 5, okay? The only way Matrix 4 would be better is is if they would brought everybody back, okay? And they didn't, okay? Okay, but the new guy, the guy that working on Matrix 5, he's a big Matrix fan, so maybe that's the only way I might be excited for Matrix 5 or have a little interest in it. Okay? So hopefully Hugo Weaving in it, Lawrence Fishburne, okay, and everybody back in it, okay? Okay? And now they said they're doing a new Lord of the Rings movie in 2026. Okay. They Warner Brothers to release new Lord of the Rings movie, The Hunt For Gollum, in 2026. Peter Jackson to produce and Andy Serkis to direct. Okay. Warner Brothers will release the first of its batch of live action The Lord of the Rings film in 2026, which will focus on Andy Serkis' Gollum. Okay. Now, first off, up there, how they gonna work? Did Andy Serkis' character Gollum die in the Lord of the Rings trilogy at the end of Return of the King? So this got to be like either a prequel or a spinoff, okay? And okay, and I can see with people going to see this movie, and I imagine a lot of people are going to probably badmouth this movie. They're probably going to compare it to you know, the 3 movie that I think the last 10 years people talked about badmouth a lot. That was 7, 8, and 9 of Star Wars. Okay, okay, original. The Lord of the Rings trilogy filmmaker Peter Jackson and his partner Frank Walt and Philippa Bonner are producing the movie and will be involved every step of the way. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO Dave said during an earnings call Thursday. The project currently in an early stage of script development from writer Walt and Bonner along with Phoebe Good and will the fourth storyline yet to be told. Okay. In a press release from Warner Brothers later Thursday morning, the studio revealed that his working title from the film is Lord of the Rings, The Hunt For Gollum, and will be directed by and star Stuckett in iconic Tyler Rowe. The film will be produced by Ken Kamen and Stuckett and the imaginary Jonathan Clayton. And Warner Brothers first announced in February 2023 that the newly installed studio leader Mike D. Luca and Payne Adley had broken a deal to make multiple films based on the beloved J.R.R. Tolkien book. A separate animated film, a Middle-earth film, The Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohan, is due on December 13th. That movie is set 200 years before the event of the Hobbit. Okay, so yeah, so that's the only one that I'm looking forward to. That the anime one, because okay, because it's the animated one, and I think this one maybe should be like a spin-off, and okay, and I don't know how people are gonna react to that one, but it's a cartoon. And I think they were like, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. I think there were like two other Lord of the Rings movies back in like 70 or 80. I'm not sure, but nobody ever talked about it. And to be honest, I never saw it. Okay, when I was younger, I used to watch Lord of the Rings all the time. Okay, because when I saw them, I was crazy over them. But I didn't watch them all the time. I just had a big reaction to them. Like I saw the second one in the hotel room. And then the third one, I think on the airplane, going to like Australia or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so Lord of the Rings. And then when I saw the second one in the hotel, I was by myself and my family went down in the lobby. I turned on and you showed up and he was still following and fighting the monster. I'm like, wow. So I ran down and got some of my brothers. Said, hey, look, he's still alive. And then I didn't know I started over. I didn't know that I had to pay for it again. Okay. So yeah, that was a true story. And a couple Christmas ago, I actually bought that for Christmas. I think my aunt gave it to me. And I never hated The Hobbit like a lot of people do. I rather watch The Hobbit over 7, 8, 9 of Star Wars. I think The Hobbit is better. I think the best Hobbit movie is the second one, Desolation of Small. I always liked it when I saw it in theaters. And I think it's the best one out of the Hobbit trilogy. Okay? Okay? I think the Lord of the Rings trilogy more than I've seen the Hobbit. So I need to go back and watch the Hobbit again with the Lord of the Rings. I think my favorite Lord of the Rings is the second one. Okay, but it's been a long time since I watched the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. I need to watch them and confirm to see which one is my favorite. Okay, if you're a fan like Game of Thrones and Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movie. Then 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 you go watch these movies. Okay? Like Attack of the Titan, Seven Boys of Sinbad. Okay? Okay? So I grew up with the movie that were made by Ray Harryhausen. Okay, I recommend a movie like that, made by him. You know, that he did the special effects and stuff, and they did the creature design. Okay, um, okay, um, okay. Um, so we live in a world nowadays where any movie franchise or trilogy, Hollywood, they're gonna butcher them. Okay, they always butcher my favorite movie franchise. And you say, what's your favorite movie franchise? Bond, James Bond. And I'm sorry, but Daniel Craig butchered James Bond. I'm sorry. You don't kill James Bond on screen. Okay? Okay? I'm sorry. Okay? You don't kill James Bond. Unless you consider him a superhero. And there were other bad guys that were lot meaner, tougher, and stronger than Staffen. And James Bond could kill off Staffen. But, you know, I'm sorry, okay? I feel like Daniel Craig as an actor, you know, Logan Lucky, Knife Out, okay? So, okay? I won't be surprised if one day I looked up and find out that they doing another Back to the Future, okay? And I read somewhere that the family that own the rights to Back to the Future, they did something where they can never make another Back to the Future never again. And I'm glad. Okay? This is one of the best movie trilogy of all time. Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future, the original Star Wars trilogy. Okay? So almost every movie trilogy or movie franchise that I grew up with or I like or my favorite, they butcher it. James Bond, because they butcher it with the last James Bond movie, he died on screen. They burned Matrix. I grew up with the Matrix trilogy with the fourth one. Okay. I would have liked the last Matrix movie a little bit if it had everybody back in it. No Hugo Weaving, no Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, it was like a joke. Okay, we don't need a Matrix 5. We don't need that movie. Imagine one guy gonna say, pile of garbage. Another one probably gonna say, forgettable. Another one probably gonna say, oh, it's a good time, no alcohol required. And, you know what? One of my favorite movies that Andy Serkis is directed for, famous for directing? Carnage. No, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Oh my goodness. And he directed a movie like Lord of the Rings, Hunt For Gollum. Oh my goodness. Okay? It would be more exciting if it was Steven Spielberg. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay? Okay? This is just a money grab. and Andy Serkis and I can't think right now because I'm so mad. Peter Jackson, okay, should be ashamed of themselves, okay. Now I'm gonna go see them when it comes out. I'll probably be a little skeptical, okay. Okay, 'cause I like Lord of the Rings. I grew up with Lord of the Rings. Okay. I'll probably be more excited for this. Uh, let's see here. Peter Jackson and Andy Serkis will return to help new movie based on J.R. Tolkien fantasy novel. A new Lord of the Rings movie will announced by Warner Bros. On Thursday, making a cinematic return to the Oscar-winning film franchise based on the novel by J.R. Tolkien. The new film, the first of the two that will explore previous untold story in the universe. But then we get some of his backstory in the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy. So we don't need that, probably. Okay? I'll be shocked if it turned out good, and I'll be shocked if I like it, or if I could walk away and say, hey, that was really good. I liked it. I had fun with it, and I'll be shocked if I see other people, critics and fans say they liked it. Okay. Okay. When I saw the Hobbit movie, I liked the Hobbit movie. Okay. I would say, like I told you, the second one, Destination Small, was the best one. Okay. When the Lord of the Rings came out, the Star Wars movie came out, the 7, 8, and 9, people started giving it praise before they turned around and badmouthing them. And I was the first one in my mind saying, this is how garbage. Kill off Han Solo, you're making Luke Skywalker a dick, you're making Rey a chosen one. I'm like, I would like to see what George Lucas done, because he had his idea, and I think he had it all written down on a piece of paper, and he gave it to Disney, and they just threw it out the window. And then every once in a while, I see bits and pieces where he said were in his fickle idea. Like one time he said there were no stormtroopers. I'm like, wow, no stormtroopers in Star Wars in 7, 8, and 9? That would have been cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And it said the Lord of the Rings trilogy from Jackson, that Tolkien classic novel, released in the 50s. Rebirth, Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King, central on a young hobbit named Frodo. Okay, I know that. But what I want to know is, this should be a spin-off, one-time movie. We don't need another trilogy. It should be a spin-off, just like the one that came out in December. Okay, if it's just a spin-off, one time only, then I'll be okay with it. We don't need 3 more movies. Okay, about Gollum. Okay, because he died in the Return of the King when he was trying to bite off Frodo a finger trying to get the ring, and they fell in the fire. Mount Mordor. Okay? Okay? So in conclusion, I'm 50-50 on it. Okay? Half of me would say we don't need it. I think it's a bad idea. Other half of me say, yeah, okay. other half of me say, I'm kind of looking forward to this because the Lord of the Rings movie, and I'll be shocked if when I see this in 2026, if I walk away and say, hey, that was good, because it's Andy Serkis, the guy that did Venom, Let It Be Conan. Okay, to me, that's just Venom and Venom, Let It Be Conan. Those movies are just a guilty pleasure comic book movies. Okay, okay, and yeah, okay. My honest opinion and conclusion. I don't think we need this. The only way I'll be okay with it if it's just a one-time deal, just an idea that Peter Jackson came up with or Abe Strucker came up with, and then I'll be okay with it. Well, we don't need a trilogy out of this, okay? But I would like to know, would it be a trilogy or a spin-off? I'll be more okay with the trilogy. I mean, a spin-off than a trilogy. And if any of the original people coming back, like the guy that played Frodo Baggins, or Gandalf, okay, the two little Hobbit, Pippin and them, and Bilbo, any of the original people, okay. But right now, I just want to see more original movies, okay. Just like when we had John Wick, it was original, and then until they made like a bunch of John Wick sequels, and then I got tired of it. Okay, so yeah, okay, okay, so yeah, so and then after I see uh the animated one in December, and then I see the new one in 2026, the live action one. I see which one better, okay? Or what kind I like better, and so that's it. And if you're really pissed off about this, one last thing I'm gonna tell you: if we as movie fans would stop going to the theater to support the movie, or when they release them on Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Amazon Prime, so on and so forth, stop subscribing to the streaming service. That's another way they would give up. Okay? Because you say, well, they can keep making it. No. If you stop watching it, stop subscribing to Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Amazon Prime, so on and so forth, or go to the movie to watch when they make it, because they say we're gonna make a Matrix 5 or another Lord of the Rings movie or another Back to the Future 4 or another James Bond movie, so on and so forth. I'm like, well, if you're mad and want something new, then when they make a movie that came out 20 or 30 years ago, and you're like, well, I want something new, then don't support it. Because they'll say, well, we're gonna make it whether it's good or bad, and they're gonna watch it because of nostalgia. Okay? And whether it's good or bad. Okay? Yeah. Okay? And so Yeah. Okay. So that's it. And uh and one last thing. Uh, I might in was it November review all the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movies before the new um anime Lord of the Rings movie comes out. Okay. Uh, and I really hope that in 2026 when they come out, I hope it's just a spin-off movie, not a trilogy. We don't need a trilogy of this. Okay, I know I'm just beating the horn. Okay. Cause if it does get turned into a what you call a trilogy, then what timeline would it be? Okay. And also I don't want to hear like 2 3 years later after 2026 people bad mouthing it and comparing it to the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, 7, 8, and 9. I don't want to hear that. Okay. Because I'm already predicting that if it gets turned into a trilogy. Okay. So I'll be fine with a spin-off movie and some of the actors from either The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings trilogy come back and we got a spin-off movie. And we got the idea that Peter Jackson or Andy Serkis had just for like a one-time movie, a spin-off movie. Okay, and I'll be okay with that. Just like the one that's coming out in December. Okay, that's my honest opinion. And so thank you and God bless.